the way he's played, it's no surprise at all that he's leading the NFL in passing. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Flushed out of the pocket. Throwing on the run, deep down that left side. George Pickens, the intended target. So it's 2nd down coming up.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
He's looking deep once again. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. George Pickens, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Not even 2 minutes in, Brock, and they've already got 2 touchdowns up on that scoreboard.
Okay, even by the standard the elite offense set every season, this is some incredibly fast-paced scoring to begin a game. They got off the bus ready to roll full speed from the start.
Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. 2nd drive coming up for the Las Vegas offense. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening 1st down as they take the field a 2nd time. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Play action, it's Minshew. And the Steelers get home, they drop it. And the defense comes through, that's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Takes this in at the 25. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. The Steelers and George Pickens set for this next possession. And unless the coverage adjusts to slow him down, Brock, he's going to be busy and a productive target for them throughout the rest of this contest. With some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Ross is going to cook here. Now we'll try a deep shot down the left side. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Throwing again is Russ. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Wilson escapes out to the left. He's got it deep downfield. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 20-zip lead. George Pickens the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers push their lead to 21-zip already. Now Boswell on to send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Raiders have their offense back out there. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Inside handoff goes to Madison. And he's going to manage a lone drive up the gut. That stop made by T.J. Watt. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's Madison again. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Out of the gun, Minshew. Pressure's there. The steal closes on him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. 3rd time they've called on him as he gets this away. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. 1st and 10 from the 41. Russ setting to throw. Rolling out to his left. Makes the grab and bounds left side. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers are running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game. George Pickens the touchdown. As he naps another touchdown, Brock, I gotta ask you, the former QB, is this the point where all the other guys who haven't scored or only have one touchdown today are coming over to you saying, bro, why aren't you looking for me? Throw me the football.
They may be saying it, but it's a little more of a look, Kay. Like, really? I mean, can I eat too? Do I get an opportunity to sit at the table? But when you got the rapport these two have right now and the confidence and the timing, boy, you look him up every chance you get.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. They'll run. This is Madison. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Finds his running back, Dylan Laube. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a Vegas 1st down. That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. It's an early runaway. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. From the gun, Laube. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Patrick Queen ranging in for the tackle. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Sticking with Laube here. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost. He busts those tackles.
And he's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 46. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it's 3rd down now.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. He like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Throwing on 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. To the line we go. They're set 1st and 10. Again, it's to Lowry. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. From the 35 on 2nd down. That throw finds Lowry. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Madden stopped by Alex Highsmith. They come to the line here. This is 3rd. Back to throw. Minshew. He'll get this one to Madison. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Makes the handoff. Now Minshew. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Steelers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
That's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Wilson looking to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of passing game, who can make plays on the ball too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge gain.
And he's brought down beyond the marker. So a 1st down for them as we've hit the 2-minute warning. Wilson bails out of the pocket quick. Thrown on the run. Big gain downfield. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. George Pickens the touchdown. The 5th of the game for him, tying the NFL single-game record. Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers continue piling on to this lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, well, plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. Jump off caught by his back. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Deshaun Elliott with that tackle. Extra man in the secondary for the Steelers. 3rd down coming up. To the ground with Madison. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Here comes A.J. Cole back to the field for a punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Takes this one at the 40. And what a return. He nearly sprung it for 6, but still, Brock, that sets his offense up with 1st and goal. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. Harris has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers get more points to end a lopsided first half. Najee Harris, the touchdown. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
The middle, it's good. And the Steelers grow their lead yet again. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. Return starts at the 3. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That brings us to the break. The Steelers taking a lead into the visiting locker room as we send things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here. What's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll get started up at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly, where it was the Eagles who come away with the home victory. Saquon Barkley, 2 touchdown runs to lead the way. From there, let's get over to the Rockies to check out the Broncos at home in Denver. And they lead the visiting LA Chargers at halftime. Josh Reynolds, 2 touchdown catches in that first half alone. Finally, let's get you to Baltimore. Check on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. And they were winners in that ball game as they beat the visiting Washington Commanders. Lamar Jackson, strong in the victory as his guys run their record to 6-1 on the campaign. We got a fine first half out of the former Alabama man, Najee Harris. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break. The highlights from the first half, all one-sided. This one got out of hand early, and now you have to wonder how these teams will approach this second half. Because this one's already close to being in the bag, if it's not already. These 2 teams making their final adjustment for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Huard.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the 3rd quarter. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Raiders and Alexander Madison ready for another go on offense. And his performance has ailed against what has been a very stout defensive front. This hasn't been a contest to stack up there among his better showings, partner. They've made it real difficult to find any holes to hit, and there's been absolutely no space for him to work with. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Running right with Laube. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle, and they will finish that runner.
And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Deshaun Elliott with that tackle. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Minshew looking to throw. Has a man, it's Madison. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Makes the handoff, now to throw. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. give now to Madison. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Madden stopped by Alex Highsmith. And the Steelers go in nickel, third down. On the shotgun, Minshew. He stays up. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And this is a huge loss on the play. Las Vegas sends out the punt team. And he's going to do the honors for the fourth time today. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Punt meets him at the 28. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And so far, with a chunk of the season gone, you can see he's been the league's most productive receiver in terms of yardage. Flush down out to his left. Now he's going to fire it deep left side. Looking for George Pickens that time. And it's going to be second down. Blitz coming, Russ. Throwing deep for the end zone. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
He sends this one to the end zone. And that one's incomplete, pretty fortunately so. That was a big risk, nearly an end zone turnover. Instead, it brings up fourth down. Sticking in the air with Wilson. He's running for it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Give him 24 on that play. And the unlikely conversion nets them a first down. Cut near the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal. All right, here we go. Second down. Wilson now. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the pressure drives them backwards. They've held him out twice. Here we go. Third goal. Now here's Russ. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers push their lead further to start the half. Russell Wilson with the touchdown. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end brought the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down. And when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Trey Tucker to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
I love that. And the Steelers get home. They drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. Minshew working from the gun. He's on the move. Oh, he's going to run for it. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Raiders football as we're just counting down this final quarter. This game seems out of hand. to punt it. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. He's got this at the 27. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And the Steelers will take over possession. First down, ball at the 36. Defense shows blitz. Wilson. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Throwing again is Russ. He's trying another one deep. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball. Incomplete. No connection on the last play. And out third down. Russ is going to cook here. Escapes the pocket. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Throwing is Wilson. Escapes out to the left. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Another try following the sack. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal. Working inside the red zone. Rolling left, finds him. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers throwing 6 more on the blowout. Russell Wilson with the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that could create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. The opportunity to win this game is, well, it's long gone, Brock. They're down to their last opportunities now to avoid the shutout as well. He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, Minshew. Stopped right around the 45-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Got a screen to the running back. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
He can run it. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that play good enough for a first. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Raiders first. Minshew setting up to throw. Gallup there to haul it in. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Minshew. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Steelers, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders are willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Throwing on the run, deep down that left side. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Looking for George Pickens that time. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Oh, look at this. He's set up to throw. He's running with it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Russ looking to throw. Getting out to his left. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Steelers continue adding to an insurmountable lead. George Pickens the touchdown. His 6th of the game. That's the first NFL player to catch that many in one contest. Wow. Now Boswell on to send this away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. One final shot here. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And he gets it back. Oh, there's still a shot at the first. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign. So for Brock Ewart, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Steelers are winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.